So Luke, 3-0 defeat to Prestwich this afternoon. Just your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, pretty simple, better team won. Obviously Prestwich wanted it more than we did. Obviously the first goal's really contentious. We obviously feel there's a foul on the keeper, obviously they don't. And the rest not give it, so unfortunately it's a tough one to take. And you set them correctly and you hope that the ref will bail you out on that one, but he hasn't done it, and obviously we've conceded the goal. And after that we've just huffed and puffed, and we've been, it's been tough to try and get back into the game. The structure of the play and the structure of the formation was just all over the place, and unfortunately when you got players out injured and suspended, and bringing players in, and for whatever reason or another players can't train, and it's difficult. You're hoping that players can fucking understand what you're trying to get across, and sometimes I have to take it on the chin, and maybe it's just bridged too far at certain times. But picked the team with the best intentions, and at the same time felt that we had enough within the game within the team to go and get something from today's game for definite. Like we said before the game, obviously it wasn't a must win for us from that side, but it's a disappointing defeat, and we obviously absolutely fuming with it. But again, we've got to go again. We've got to look at the picture of where we're at in the league table, and we're still ahead of these teams but below us, and for how long God only knows. But we've got to dust ourselves down and go again on Tuesday night. It's going to be a tough one. We know that, but every game in this league's tough. But it's about us. It's our mentality. We really got beat by a team 3 or 4 divisions lower than us today, because we haven't tried to do the right things. If we don't try to do the right things, it's frustrating. But players have to step up. There's only so much that I can do. I can pick the best team that's available to us. I can analyse the teams that we're playing against and try and find, the best ways to attack them or defend against them or whatever else. But if the personnel ain't carrying it out, then there's not really an awful lot that I can do apart from that. You go back to the game at Rami last Saturday. We played against a 3-5-2 then, and we've played the ball into channels, we've gone over the top. Anyone who's at the game tells me, well, fantastic, you're never going to have any problems with this team playing that way, you'll get a massive result soon. What more perfect than coming to the bottom of the league, the game after you've just produced such a great performance but got nothing, against a team that's played exactly the same formation and exactly the same way as that team that we played last Saturday. But we're starting again, and we're being asked questions as to what is it you want me to do here, and where do we need me to move, and it's like we've just been through that. I can't really get my head around that. And we've come in after the game and said some harsh words, and we need a reaction. The run that we are on is not acceptable whatsoever at this football club, and it's down to the players, the personnel, and myself to turn this around. We're confident that we can do it, but it's going to take hard work. You can't just turn up and play and get a result. You've got to work hard and push on and get them points that we need to survive in this division.
Chance to bounce back straight away Tuesday night at home to Pilkington. Just thoughts going into that one?
Obviously we've earmarked January. It's a really important one for us. This is the one where we've got to go and get points on the board, otherwise we are going to be staring down the barrel and we'll be bottom of the table before we know it. But like I said, I've not seen the results from today's game yet, but Pilkington are above us in the table, and again, points win prizes, and we need to be getting as close to them as we can in order to get out of our own problems. But we're fully aware of what the problem is now, and it'd be nice to be back at the home ground to hopefully we can get the supporters behind us and go and get us out of this rut that we're in. But again, we're in that position now where 3 points is the only thing that matters to us. Draws ain't really going to do too much for us. We need to be trying to win every game that we play from now on. So we'll be setting up accordingly, and we'll be fighting as hard as we can to go and turn this around.